The SmartView synthetic vision system on the AeroVue integrated flight deck provides a three-dimensional view of the surrounding terrain coupled with advanced flight path symbology. SmartView starts with a traditional primary flight display and builds upon it by using Honeywell's proven EGPWS terrain database to create a synthetic terrain background. It then adds advanced HUD symbology to the display. This technology is found in high-end business jets and has been incorporated into the primary flight display in the AeroVue system. SmartView is more than just a synthetic vision display. It adds synthetic vision elements to the primary flight display without detracting from the normal PFD functions. The SmartView HUD symbology includes features such as a flight path symbol, track and heading reference symbols, and an acceleration chevron which aids in energy management. These features greatly improve situational awareness while reducing pilot workload. In addition to providing standard flight and navigation data, SmartView provides a three-dimensional view of surrounding terrain, obstacles, and runways. This data is oriented in real time to the aircraft's attitude, altitude, and track. The field of view displayed on the SmartView PFD is depicted on the iNav display using the field of reference line. In addition to standard flight data, SmartView provides additional information that greatly helps improve pilot situational awareness. Range rings help pilots quickly determine approximate distances to objects in relation to the aircraft. The range rings follow the contour of the terrain and are shown at various distances from the aircraft. Grid lines are displayed over the terrain and depict an approximate north-south and east-west grid. These grid lines help provide a sense of motion and a sense of height above the ground. They also aid in depth perception and terrain closure rate. Obstacles are displayed as solid rectangles. The obstacle symbols represent the true height, but not necessarily the true width of the obstacle. All obstacles are shown as 80 feet wide. The zero-pitch reference line, shown in the conventional blue over brown display, is also shown in the SmartView display. The zero-pitch reference line can be thought of as a line tangential to the Earth's surface at the aircraft's current location. The line is transposed at the current altitude and represents the true horizon. Anything above this line is above the current aircraft altitude, and anything below the line is below the aircraft altitude. SmartView depicts terrain in relation to the aircraft's track. The track reference symbol indicates the current aircraft track. The heading reference symbol indicates where the nose of the aircraft is pointing. The difference between the two is the drift angle of the aircraft. During an approach, as the aircraft descends below 800 feet AGL, the size of the track and heading reference symbols gradually become larger. This continues until they reach their maximum size, which occurs when the aircraft reaches 600 feet AGL. During an approach, this helps the pilot to quickly visualize the aircraft drift angle. It also helps the pilot estimate where on the windscreen to look for the runway during low visibility situations. The Acceleration Chevron provides a visual indication of whether the aircraft is accelerating or decelerating. It helps the pilot quickly find the power setting to achieve a constant speed climb, cruise, or descent. SmartView's track center display keeps the flight path symbol in the center of the display. This, in turn, keeps the terrain image centered along the aircraft's track and allows the heading symbol to move left or right as wind conditions change. The FMS arrival runway is shown with a lead-in line that extends out 10 nautical miles. This provides a visual alignment with the runway centerline. Runways are shown with runway numbers and centerline markings. The surfaces are also displayed with added texture so that motion is more apparent. The runway details are displayed when the aircraft is within 1 mile, 500 feet, and 30 degrees of the runway. 3 flight director modes are selectable on the Flight Control Systems tab. These include the two pitch-based flight director modes, Single Q and Cross Pointer, plus the path-based mode, Flight Path. In pitch-based modes, the primary symbol for control of the aircraft is the flying wedge, or gull-wing aircraft reference symbol. In the flight path mode, the primary symbol for control of the aircraft is the flight path symbol. The pitch ladder, in combination with the flight path symbol, represents the flight path angle of the aircraft. The 3-degree reference line is larger than the 1, 2, and 4-degree lines. The flight path symbol represents the aircraft's current flight path angle and ground track, but does not predict the future flight path. It is affected by changes in aircraft attitude, power settings, and ground speed. The SmartView synthetic vision system features major technological advances that provide valuable tools for great situational awareness and an overall safer flying experience.